most beautiful Taurus. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your January monthly reading, and it is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. If you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, I do have personals open. And everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. My loves, we are going to do a different kind of spread for our January, for our monthlies. We're going to do, I don't want to just look at romance, we're going to do a kind of all-encompassing. If love comes up, we're absolutely going to read it, of course. But for our monthlies, I want to take a look at all the energy that's going to be at play for you guys. So we're going to do an element spread. We're going to take a look at your air energy, earth energy, water energy, and fire energy, and I will go over what those are as we get started. But let's go ahead and get into it. Archangel, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful, 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 beautiful Taurus. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Taurus's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. All right. So I do feel like there's something here, okay? Something that has been a little bit unclear for you, something that has been a little bit hidden, didn't really make sense, really unclear, but I feel like you're moving out of that energy, whatever that may be for you. You got the Three of Swords in the reverse, so that's a card of either forgiveness, acceptance, something not being quite as painful as it used to be, being able to move on past something here. We have the Ace of Wands, so a brand new beginning, and I feel like you're getting this brand new beginning, this passionate new start, and I feel like whatever that is, it's because you didn't give up. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands here, so because you didn't give up, and the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands together, that creates the Ten of Wands. So even when things were very difficult, very burdening, very hard, and you felt like you couldn't keep going with that Ten of Wands, you did keep going, and you're getting rewarded for that. You have the Ace of Wands here, so I really like to see that energy. So that is what you're moving towards, and that's really beautiful. So it does look like, even if things get a little bit difficult throughout the month, okay, it does look like, and I feel like up to this point, I mean, I think things have been difficult, and I think up to this point, you know, you haven't given up, and that's going to be rewarded here in the month of January. So we have, for your air energy, so for your thoughts, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Really nice energy. Okay, this is finally being able to release something, and I think it's something that you have been struggling with, to forgive somebody or to be able to release something. I do feel like somebody doesn't have quite the same hold on you, and it doesn't have to be a romantic person. This can play out in any area of your life, so just take the energies how they play out in your life. But something doesn't have the same hold on you that it once did. It doesn't hurt you the way that it once did. You are being able to heal. You are moving forward, okay? And some of you guys are even being able to extend forgiveness. I'm not saying reach out and, you know, tell this person I forgive you, but forgiveness is more for you than it is for that person, because carrying around that can be very difficult on you. But I feel like you're releasing it. So this is what's in your thoughts, being able to release it. It's not even just release it, but at one point I feel like this was really all consuming. It really took up a lot of headspace, a lot of thoughts, and you're finally being able to think clearly. You're finally freeing yourself. The thing with the Eight of Swords is it is kind of self-imposed. You can see she looks like she's tied up and bound. Like, what can she do? But if you turn around and look at the back of it, she's got a sword right there. All she has to do is shimmy a little bit and she'll cut herself free. But she doesn't want to. Look how serene her face looks. She would rather stay where she's at, because she's afraid what is going to be there. What am I going to see if I take that blindfold off? What's going to be out there? She doesn't know. So she's like, I better just stay where I am. It's a comfort thing. But it's self-imposed, so she can break free of that, and you are, and that's a really beautiful thing. You're breaking free of it. It's almost like you're, you know, finding your power. You're taking your power back here. Your communication, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So to me, I feel like this is something at one point that you thought was going to be very long-term, very, you know, permanent. The King of Pentacles is a card of permanence, and I feel like you did think this was going to be permanent. To me, it is also, you know, kind of your energy here. It's very earth energy. But I do feel like you're willing to take a chance. There isn't permanence. There isn't a surety in releasing this and moving forward and seeing what else is out there, but that's what you're choosing to do here. And that's really beautiful. We will clarify where we need to in a moment as well. Now, for your emotional energy, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like there are some things that you may be keeping to yourself, things that still kind of need to be, you know, let out or released. And maybe you're choosing to release this person, but all of those feelings and all of that stuff is still there, and it kind of needs an outlet, okay, a way to get out. Journaling can be really great for that, you guys. Journaling, even if you can't tell that person, if it's not a good idea for you to talk to them, you know, getting everything out could be a really beautiful area, or a really beautiful outlet. The Three of Wands can also be a card of, when it's in the upright, it can be a card of delegation and sending something out. You could be putting a lot on yourself at this time, okay, in the month of January. You could be having a lot on your plate, okay, putting a lot on you. With this card coming up, you know, it could be in your emotional space. It could be very overwhelming for you. It could be creating a little bit of stress, having everything be on you, feeling like everything is on you. So delegating, okay, putting some of that on somebody else, asking for help, could be a really beautiful way to kind of release some of that, you know, alleviate some of that. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you can absolutely get past it. That's the most important part of that energy, I feel like, is whatever it is that's got you feeling a little overwhelmed or feeling like it's all on you. I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune popping out on top of it, I feel like Spirit is telling you that you can ask for help. There is somebody that would like to help you in your situation. There's somebody that would like to assist you. You can, you know, delegate some of this energy. And you can get out of it pretty quickly, okay? It can be successful. You can move forward out of it. So that's really nice. Tell me about this. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse for what your intuition is trying to tell you. The Nine of Cups in the reverse to me can be, you know, a lack of hope, or it can even be, you know, feeling very unsatisfied. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in the reverse for what your intuition is trying to tell you. The Two of Pentacles is a card of Jupiter and Capricorn. So it is blessings and expansion in the work. Okay, and that's why they're trying to balance it. They're trying to balance their like work life, their play life, because they're expanding, it's growing, and there's more. Now they have more to try to keep on their plate. So some of you guys could be getting raises or promotions, or getting just more responsibilities at work or at home. Whatever this is, I feel like you're taking a lot more on. Okay, and that could be why there's this need to delegate. There's this need to send some of that energy out, or, you know, ask for help, because I feel like Spirit is saying if you continue to try to do it all on your own, you're not going to be happy. Okay, as well as needing to make sure you have that balance. It can't just be all work and no play. Making sure that you're making sure that you're having fun, making sure that you're finding that balance. Okay, otherwise you're going to end up, you know, feeling very unsatisfied, feeling very discontent. So tell me about this World card. We have the World card, which I really like to see for what you're trying to ground. And what you're trying to ground is like what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to bring down into the 3D realm that we live in. Okay, so we have the World card. I really like this. So what you're trying to ground is closing out old cycles that no longer serve you, that aren't benefiting you, and bringing in brand new ones. It's a lovely energy. The King of Swords. Spirit is saying that is going to come by cutting out the things that no longer serve you. Now the King, and being very vocal and having very high boundaries. The King of Swords is all about boundaries, and he's the only court card that faces you head on. So it does really speak a lot about being very forward, being very honest. And that may be something that you need to do in order to, you know, begin brand new cycles and to close cycles out, is being really honest with people, being really upfront with people about your boundaries, having very high boundaries and standards moving forward. Now for what your stability looks like, because I do think you are creating brand new cycles, and Spirit is saying make sure that with these new cycles that they are what you want, making sure that they are, especially a new love, anything like that, making sure that they are, you know, respecting your boundaries, that they are meeting your standards. For your stability, I would be cautious of overspending, okay, with the Four of Pentacles being in the reverse. So just be cautious of your spending. Got the Judgment card, making sure that you're making good decisions. Some of you guys could be thinking about making very large purchases, or just not really, thinking it through when you're like maybe just overspending and not realizing it. So with the Judgment card, which is you're making decisions, and the Four of Pentacles can just be letting go of money, not holding on to it. I would really just be cautious with that. Just making sure that you're thinking every decision through. You're not, just throwing money around like crazy. That's something that's being advised here. So let's take a look at, so what you're creating is the Eight of Wands. This is really nice. So this is either quick success. It is like, it could be, if it's love that you're trying to bring in, if it's love that you're trying to create a new cycle in, you absolutely could be meeting somebody that you have a lot of passion for, a lot of conversation with, lots of back and forth texting, really good communication, a lot of passion for, a lot of physical attraction to. I'm even getting the word magnetic. If it's not love, if it's business or something like that you're trying to move forward in, this can be a quick success and forward movement. So I really like to see that. That's what you're creating in the month of January. That's really nice. Yeah, the Moon card. So if it's love, it could be a Pisces. It doesn't have to be. It can also be a Sagittarius with the Eight of Wands. Doesn't have to be either one of those signs. It is a general reading. If it is love, I feel like either way with the Moon card, it is something that is divinely guided. It is something that's met on your path. So whether this is love, whether this is a job, however this energy is playing out in your life for you, it is something that is meant for you, okay? You were meant to be successful. You were meant to find this. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil card. So this is for what you're destroying. I do feel like maybe you've been a little bit too cautious. You haven't been taking any action, or not taking a lot of action with the Knight of Pentacles. It is a very slow-moving energy. It's more of an energy of planning, but not a lot of movement. All the other knights, their horses are actually like running, they're moving. This one's like at a standstill. And it can talk about, maybe spending too much time planning, because there's the Devil card, there's a lot of fear surrounding it. Okay, so maybe you're spending way too much time, planning on things and not a lot of doing, but it looks like that's shifting. Okay, this is what you're destroying. So I feel like you're going to be putting plans into action. No more just saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's actually, that energy is getting put to rest, and you're creating, actually taking action. The Eight of Wands is action. So I think you're going to be taking action on things, whether that's putting yourself back out there, starting to date again, working on yourself, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is, whatever area of your life that you've been saying, oh, I'm going to do this, or I'm thinking about doing this. I feel like that planning phase is done, and you're starting a phase of actually moving forward. So that's really nice. Yeah, on your dream or vision. So some of you guys, this could really, and I feel like a major transformation as well, a new beginning. Wow, this is nice. Page of Wands. There is a brand new beginning that you guys are moving towards, and a major transformation with that Death card energy. And the Knight of Cups towards a dream or a vision, whether that's love. Okay, if it's love, you could see that you're trying to manifest. You could see a major transformation in your love life. If it's a goal, a dream. These energies can play out in multiple different ways. It could be both. I definitely feel like when it comes to your dreams and visions, there's going to be major transformation. There's definitely going to be forward movement. So this looks really nice. I like this month for you guys. This looks really positive. Just make sure that you guys are delegating, making sure you're asking for help, making sure you're being cautious with your money. And it looks really nice. I'm really happy to see this for you guys. So if you guys like these spreads for our monthlies, let me know in the comments down below. We will go back to our regular love readings for our weeklies, but I wanted to give you guys something more all-encompassing energy for the month of January. So that is what I have for you. And if it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus can resonate more than your sun sign does. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you hit that notification bell, then when we do our monthlies, mid-monthlies, weeklies, bonuses, you guys can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I'm sending so much love and light. Until next time.